Hello guys, what is going on? Canman and Zen here, and welcome to our Runefest video. In this video, we'll be showing our IRL selves, as well as our rooms and all other Runefest related things we're up to this weekend. We're going to play a little game here. It's called Guess Tech Pros, and me and Zen are going to jump on the beds. As you can see there, Zen's bag is awesome, and we're going to jump on the beds and we're going to be completely silent, and you guys can try to guess which one is which. We will be speaking later on in the video, so you can easily guess from that, well, locate from that who's who. And we're about to do it. I'm just going to move out. I'm speaking from underneath the phone right now, so as to not give any hints. And yeah, let's begin the guessing game.
Hey guys, yeah, that's Zen.
Mate, I'll wreck you.
Guess who failed, guys?
It was you. It's me, Cat.
Zen, Jessica, and F4 guys in London. No, you can't. See, you can't see. They can't see you, man. Yes, I can see you. Hello, Ken.
Hello, guys.
Are you ready to go in?
It's London Eye. So guys, we're at the damn, this isn't working very well. That's meant to be Big Ben. Zen, help me.
You're not taking a picture, you're taking a video.
I know. Here's Zen. Here's our meal. Standard McDonald's meal. Sorry about the quality. Here's me. We're waiting outside the night before thing. It's really crowded, more crowded than we expected, to be honest. And eating the McDonald's chips. See you guys after. Guys, here you see a level 1 mouse in its natural habitat.
Hey guys, okay, I'm back from Runefest, or the night before Runefest. Time to enter. There we go. Who might be in here?
Mate.
You're with me?
Switched up.
Oh.
Now the TV's switched on. What have you done?
What have I done? I just came back. What are you doing here?
Editing the vid, man.
Editing the vid.
Editing the vid.
So we had a good time tonight, guys, and we bought some croissants. My bag's still there, Spider-Man.
Some water as well.
Yeah. And the package of doom.
Dun, dun, dun. Shall we open it then?
Yes. Guys, we are in Primark and Ken is getting some blue jeans to match mine, as you can see. So that our outfit is sort of similar, and he's gone to the fitting room at the moment. So let's wait for him.
Guys, Runefest day. We're about to get the bus. We'll be here any minute now.
Feeling tired, man.
Just woke up. Yeah. We made the vid for you guys last night. We're up till like 3 AM. But anyway, yeah, we'll get the bus and we'll see you at Runefest.
I've got the bank. Is it train station or is it the
DLR?
DLR stop. So anything we should need is here in terms of stowcakes and rockets, as well as we're training our bank standard level currently as we wait for the DLR train.
Nice one.
Nice! We are here. Finally, we're a bit late, that's why there's no one here. I don't know where the main entrance is, but Ken?
Let's go there.
Okay, let's go on Chris Hall, guys. And Co. And sneak peek of the golden gnomes.
Table to play on. The landscape of the Underworld is so rich and memorable both to us and to all of you that we felt that the world of RuneScape needed to come to life with being one of them. Out of the book, we are growing all new versions of iconic landscape.
So, Ken man, have you enjoyed yourself?
I have enjoyed myself thoroughly, my friend.
These guys seem to be enjoying themselves.
Maybe take a video from, show them from the side and the back.
James! Still hasn't got a picture with James, has he?
1, 2, 3. Shit! Olá, побегала. Окей. Кура, дикси, да?
Yeah, go.
Okay, guys. 1, allow. 1, 2, 3, go. What is that?
Why didn't it?
Get off.
How did it reset? Can you turn around for the camera? Guys, okay, we're back from Runefest. Can is too tired to talk. Here is, Can, get up. Let me see the hoodie. Here it is. There you go, guys. That's awesome. Feeling so tired. That's the stuff I bought. Time to, tell you the story of what happened today before we forget it. Actually, I don't think we will, but... So that was a very emotional and rushed goodbye, guys, because as I said, Can had to well, I didn't say it, did I? Okay, so basically Can figured out that he had to leave 2 hours earlier before he actually did, and he figured that out the morning when he had to leave, so he rushed me out of bed and ushered me there. So that was why it was a bit rushed and he wasn't really paying attention.
Done like a pro, man. I basically just woke up. I was thinking, time to shower. Before I do that, let me just quickly check my email. Refreshed my email. Had a new email. Just a typical Facebook update thing. Deleted that. Then thought, on a whim, I just thought, let me check the train times. For no reason at all. Went, checked it, and realised in an hour and a bit my train would be setting off. Quickly rushed, waking up Zen. For some reason, don't know why, I could have just rushed out and put all the clothes and stuff and prepared everything. Zen did forget something.
I was actually awake. Do you think I was sleeping when he made so much noise? But anyway, that will come later, because we are going to talk about everything that we didn't video, because a load of people have been asking us, especially in-game and our subscribers, as well as our close friends. So let's make a video for that, I suppose. So, to start with, we came to Runefest on Friday.
Wait, we did? We went to Runefest then?
On Friday. Okay, Namco, that's it. Namco.
That's it.
I thought it was at Tobacco Dock, didn't I? If we actually went there. Oh
we were going to go to Tobacco Dock until I checked the forums and it said it was at some place called Namco Funscape.
Yeah.
And that was where we first tasted the beautiful environment of Scapers United.
Yeah, so as soon as we started off, we noticed that we were in the right place because there was this guy with Divine, wasn't there? And then we started walking in and I spotted Mod Crystal immediately from the back of his head, like the back of my hand, because he's the god of PVM as far as I'm concerned.
That's what is then doing. Ooh, I'm worried.
So I should have got a picture with him as soon as I could, but instead what I did, I walked straight down with Can to see where the convention was taking place, I suppose. And that was where we made our first big derp. We had to do a derp, didn't we? What was that derp, Can?
That's just true Tepro style. We went down and there was no queue at the lift. Well, there was a lift. There was no queue at the lift or anything. We went down. There were quite a lot of people just queued up. So we thought, let's just go eat. We haven't eaten since we came here. And let's just wait for this queue to die down, maybe. Yeah. So we went out, ate, and as you saw in some clips, saw some level 1 rats, and then came back only to find...
Which Can couldn't defeat.
Yeah, I couldn't defeat them. My hunter level wasn't high enough to capture them, and my range level, pathetic. I had no levels to kill it. But yeah, as I said, we came back, and then we saw a massive queue, even bigger than the one before, and it was even behind the escalators or lifts or whatever.
Yeah,
so
we met a guy who started chatting to us about his account and generally about RuneScape. That was quite fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just nice to just speak to a random stranger about RS. It was definitely an out of norm experience. It wasn't a normal experience, to say the least.
Yeah, but yeah, it was interesting, and then we finally got in, and I reckon it was worth the wait because Gan got his wish, his first wish, and probably his biggest wish, which was to get a picture with Boaty.
Yeah, Boaty and Runeshark, both of them were pretty high on my to-see list. And on the stairs down to the Runefest, pre-Runefest night thing, Boaty was right behind us, so I asked to take a picture with him. Unfortunately, that came out a bit blurry, but the important is, I think it was more focus. So the important thing is I did take a picture with him, even if it didn't come out too well. And I met him. Seems like a nice guy, and it really is an interesting experience to actually meet these people that you watch quite a lot on either streams or YouTube, because you feel as if you know them really well, but when you speak to them, it's the first time they actually ever hear of you or see you most of the time. So it was definitely quite.
I think it puts the two of us on the same level, putting arms around shoulders just for that picture, for that one split second. It's as if you are on his level, and then you go back down again. That was actually true because he was standing behind us up the stairs, so he was actually taller than us.
But yeah,
it was quite fun. We spent like an hour queuing, didn't we?
It was quite a long time, hence the regret.
But it was definitely worth it. It was very, very packed in there. We played some table tennis, and I met Mod Harrison. And the important thing about meeting Mod Harrison is, well, I went to Varago a few days before Runefest, before the night before, and when I was doing Varago in my last kill, just before I was going to leave my uni for London, Mod Harrison pops out in phase 4 with a Vitalis pet, just saying hi.
Just randomly enters the Varago kill.
Yeah, I have a Twitch highlight of that as well on our channel. But yeah, that was really interesting. He actually recognized me. He probably saw me through a stream because he said one of the guys in that team was streaming, and that's how I found them. So you know, it's really good to see that they do care about us and do appreciate us. So that was really good. But the sad part was that we were expecting a Vitalis pet that kill, and we didn't get it. But anyway, that was a really massive highlight that made my night for me. And we played some table tennis, didn't we, Ken? That was quite fun. I kept hitting the ball in the air on people's faces.
Yeah.
Ken has to pick it up.
It was a pretty disastrous game of table tennis, but we played it, and we also got to meet a couple of other people like Darden and Simon.
Yeah, Darden was a really cool guy. He's really humble. A lot of people don't like him. I don't know why, but anyway, he's a really cool guy. He took pictures with it. He spoke to us about who we were, you know. And
he did. I don't remember this, but sure.
You know, he asked us our names and.
Oh yeah, just a general chat.
Yeah.
And definitely nice meeting him. We also met James and Simon. James was in the rush, as I said before.
Yeah, James was giving out the wristbands for the pre-registration. And Simon was just chilling out, chatting.
Guys, speaking of derps, you know what this guy did when he signed up, when he bought his Runefest ticket?
Shut up.
There was a field that says name, okay? And by that, they did not mean username. Otherwise, they would have put username. This guy being Zen, put his username in the name box. So when he showed his ticket to Mod Pips just saw Zenivilius. So yeah, not much could be done in terms of ID. Luckily, they just let him in without any problems after a bit. But it was a bit awkward with.
Yeah.
What's your name? Zenivilius. Nice.
Show me your ID. I showed it to him. It just doesn't match. Of course it doesn't. My name is Zenivilius. That was really awkward. But anyway, guys, that's about it for the night before. I think. Can't really think of much more to say. Can thought that his day was made after that
was
but definitely not. The next day was like 10 times better, especially as we near the end of the day, don't we? But let's start at the beginning. So I'll skip the bits you've already seen in the clips because that'll just be repeating ourselves. But we did arrive slightly late to Runefest because we had to buy a pair of jeans for Can. Because our outfits, well, I thought it'd be cool if we both wore the same coloured jeans and different colour hoodies, of course, as you saw. So that's what we did. But by doing that, we wasted some time and got to Runefest late. And we were surprised to see that there was no one queuing up outside. So everyone was there on time, it seems, except us and a couple of people following us who we saw on the train. Talk about. I heard them talk about super strength potion and instantly knew they were escapers.
Yeah, we were on the train to Runefest to Tobacco Dock, and because we were wearing the jackets that you saw in the pictures, we obviously had the RuneScape or Runefest logo on our shirts. These guys are just dressed normally, so it felt a bit weird with us two just chatting to each other and having these. To me, I didn't hear them say anything Runefest or RuneScape related. These two guys were just constantly looking at us and laughing. I was thinking, what's going on? And then they just followed us to Tobacco Dock. It was like, it all makes sense now. So.
Exactly. But we didn't see them again after that because once we got in, it was amazing. So the first thing I saw was the sheer amount of people there, to be honest. I didn't expect so many people to be there. And we got let in pretty easily. And then as we just walked around looking around the place, I saw a guy in a Saradomin outfit, and that was the same guy, I do believe, that won the cosplay award last year. That's what Canman tells me.
I said he either won it or he was in the finalists. I remember him in last year's RuneScape live stream, so yeah. Yeah,
that was awesome. He even lent me his staff for that picture. So I was very happy because I'm a follower of Saradomin, as you guys might know. So that was my first epic moment of the day. The second one was Cannes, I believe.
Yes, I believe it was. However, I don't remember what it was.
It was Mod Lee. The picture.
Oh yeah, of course, Mod Lee. In the morning after, well, it was. I think it was a bit straight after the Oculus Rift experience we had.
Oh god, that was like 1 hour queuing.
Yeah, we had to wait for an hour in a queue. To get onto an Oculus Rift, and we could manage. We either chose to go through Elf City or there was
PVM
a model
museum.
Yeah, it was a museum with a load of PVM monsters, and it was great. I chose the monsters, then chose Elf City. The Elf City looked.
No, I went to monsters again because there was a queue for Elf City. So.
Okay, fair enough. We went to the monsters, and it was really great seeing them actual 3D looking around.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to use an Oculus Rift for a long time, so that was a great experience in that sense. So I killed two birds with one stone. So now I'm a murderer and I've trained some hunter. I'm sorry for the jokes, guys. Carry on, Zen.
Well, I think another good thing while waiting in the queue was that we got a lot of signed freebies, like some mini posters and some other stuff which I don't remember. But that was good. There was another poster, wasn't there? It was quite big as well. There's a small one which was signed by several people, and there's a big one which wasn't signed but still looks cool. So
yeah, we got a couple of pieces of artwork, so that was worth the wait. And it was also interesting. There was a massive board that people got to sign. Yeah, and we saw the name of one of our, I think it was clanmates or something, someone we know. We didn't see the actual person, but we saw the name, which was a bit exciting. Yeah. But overall, that was worth the wait in my opinion. And then straight after that, when Zen finished with his round, we met Mod Lee right outside the what was it?
Yeah, he kept walking around everywhere. Like no one approached him. I don't know why, but
I think they did. I saw a few people do.
Oh right, okay. That's awesome. Then. That's good.
Took a few pictures of him. Seems like a nice guy as well. Lots of energy. Yeah. Love his videos. So it was
we
really
met
awesome.
a lot of mods who we never heard of before, and that was mainly because we got this little thing to do where you had to tick off these mini challenges by talking to the mods. Yeah. I started it off, but then it fell away as the day went on. But I met Mod Timbo. I met Mod Pips.
Nice.
And Can was gonna. Did he actually tell him that story?
Too many people were around him. I wanted to tell Mod Pips about this. There was a requirement, I think it was.
Yeah, to tell him the most exciting thing. Yeah.
In RuneScape. Now, for me, I wanted to tell him about the time that my seismic singularity was duped because of the servers crashing. I honestly wanted to tell him that, but people kept going and speaking to him, so I had to wait. And then I thought, wait, this is a bit too long. Let's speak to him later. Never got to speak to him. Might have been for the best, to be honest. I could have logged in today and found my account and rolled back with just nothing in it. But yeah, couldn't manage to do that.
I really didn't want to be with Can because Mod Pips gave me that dirty look when I put in my name and the night before. So if he spotted me with Can while he was saying that, I would have got an Insta ban probably.
A bit of an awkward look about his username and his real name, because Mod Pips was the one signing off the Runefest list and giving out the weird wristband things.
Yeah, we met another mod as well talking about the RuneScape website. He seemed to be quite interested in our feedback that we gave about adventures logs, some of the problems it had and the way they're fixing it. So hopefully...
We did meet quite a lot of mods in total, to be honest. The whole Jagex team was there, I think.
Yeah.
So, what did we do after that?
I think the highlight of this Runefest was that it used the themes that of the quests or content that were released this year. The main one being Elf City.
Maybe.
Yeah, the Elf City was a massive theme because every single area was named after the skills in the Elf City. For example, there was a place called the Earworth Manor where you could put all your coats and bags, and there was a place called the Max Guild, which was a gaming area. There's a place called the Tower of Voices, which is the main stage where the massive speeches took place, mainly by Mon Mark, of course. And there were also a few Fate of the God themed places, weren't there? Like Zaros' Sanctum, which Can went into, which is quite fun. What did he do again?
Was Zaros' Sanctum the one with the massive spiders?
Yeah, it was meant to be Araxor or something, but I didn't see any spiders.
We went to crawl through it, and we went to crawl through it, and at the end there would be a person who would give us a totem, or not a token. That was it, a token or some little piece of plastic that we can, it just had a symbol of the Elf City or something like that. We were meant to collect 8 of them throughout Runefest. Now, a lot of people were saying it was hard at the start, but I found a nice and easy trick. Basically, you go in this spiderweb place, you go to the floor,
under all the webs.
Just crawl under everything. There was no challenge. You do the same thing for the second round, and all in all, it took about 2 seconds. So yeah, great. My 99 agility has served me well, and managed to the guy right at the end that was giving the tokens, he was pretending to be dying. Now he says what was it, he pretended to die after giving you the token, but then I didn't hear him the first time, so it says sorry after he pretended to die, so he had to react it. Oh, it suddenly came back to life. And then he gave it back again. So that was funny, but yeah, that was quite
there
fun.
were loads of little things like that and mini challenges for keen people.
Yeah, the bow challenge, man.
Yeah.
That was hard as anything. It took me like 10 tries to actually hit something, and when I hit it, I kept getting close to it, hitting the table right in front of it, hitting the pole next to it, but hitting the actual cans, no.
Of all the things, why do you want to hit yourself?
Why have people wanted to shoot cans, actually?
Yeah.
Damn! It really occurred to me right now. But it took me so long. I just skimmed it, and it went off. I hit the mods a couple of times too, which was funny. But
sorry we don't have pictures of a lot of these things, but the one we do have a picture of is the meeting with the Sirenic guy. That was one of the most awesome moments, because you could tell this guy would win any award to do with cosplay, couldn't you?
Yeah.
The minute you saw
everyone saw him on the stream. Everyone knows this guy. We spoke to him briefly after we took the pictures with him. This was before the Golden Gnomes, by the way. This is early on in the day. So we took a picture with him. His royal crossbow actually put out smoke, so that was really cool. He said he spent 7 months making this thing, so you can see the amount of effort he put into it was huge. Really, really deserved.
I wish I knew his in-game name. I think he deserves more than just people taking pictures of him and a golden gnome. He deserves long-term recognition in RuneScape, I think.
If you say so, my friend. If you say so, that's Zen's insight for the day. No clue why I said that. Didn't really mean anything.
I actually wanted someone to be in Sirenic. I actually talked to Can about this the night before.
Yeah.
I hope someone comes in Sirenic. That would be quite cool. And
it
then,
would be.
there you go. So that was awesome. And then we went off to our talks. So I went to the PVM talk with Mod Crisell, of course, and a couple of other mods.
and I went to the. It was a new game, something. It was a new card game.
RuneScape.
Yeah, the Chronicle. Honestly, in my opinion, it looks quite a lot like Hearthstone or whatever. I didn't really stay for that much, to be honest. I'm not sure if I got the full point of the game. I quickly went to the Max Guild again, because when I went to the Max Guild, there was the Corp event on Old School, in which you had to do as much damage as you can to the Corp that was coming in. And yeah, I managed to see a load of people. Like, I think I met a guy called Pignus, and he was pretty good. He got like 1,100. I met a guy called, I met Bo. Well, I didn't meet him. I just saw Boaty doing it. He did pretty well, but a couple of times he fell short of the high score by a couple of points.
He was second by only 8 damage.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that was awesome. But let's just talk about the stuff we did before we went there. So the PVM talk, we basically talked to the panel of mods, and I put out a question. I don't know if you guys saw me or saw me raise the question, but it was quite good. Some people were just like intent on asking about fixing bugs. I mean, that's not why you come to Runefest, to ask JMods to fix bugs. You want to ask about future content, what then plans are and stuff like that. So I was a bit annoyed at that, but everyone was, I guess. So that was good. There were a couple of people that asked really interesting and well thought about questions. So it was interesting to be there. I also went to the RuneScape 2015 talk, which was amazing. If you want some spoilers, guys, well, you're gonna have to expect a what's it called? World Event 3 or 4 was it? World Event 3 actually, yeah. So Tusker versus RuneScape. That'll be interesting.
Nice.
Something called Zamorak Heist. Maybe Inventor isn't coming out. That's what they said. I don't know. It's going to be polled. That'll be good. I'll support that. I don't like Inventor. What else was there? A load of other things. I can't think.
There's quite a lot. There's a stream. I bet there's stream highlights on the actual RuneScape channel. So if you want to see that, go ahead. You'll find it there on Twitch channel, by the way.
On the break, we went to back to the Max Guild, as Can said, and I was standing behind Dardan for most. For the good part of 15 minutes.
A
while
couple
he was
of our
streaming
Skype,
his QBD. Yeah, QBD.
A couple of our
attempts.
Skype friends actually managed to find us and take screenies of us. So yeah, this was on the second channel, by the way, RuneFest Gaming or something like that. I believe.
Yeah, it would have been obvious to find us because we had Tupper's t-shirts, which were very prominent behind Dardan's head. So that was awesome. He was quite good at it. I believe he came second in the challenge.
Yeah, he got one. His best, I think, was 1 minute 22. So it was 4 seconds off the actual time of 1 minute 18.
No, he got 1 minute 13. So he was quite far off. But he, no matter how many times he tried,
this was only once, so he could have got a better time later.
No, he got several. He did several tries.
Okay, so he might have got a better time later.
Yeah. But yeah, he came second. That was good. And as Can said, there were loads of people on the side trying to cope. I didn't really look into it, but Can did. He also talked to Simon, didn't he?
Simon with the corp thing, I tried it, and my max was about 200 to 300. I think it was about 200, high 200s, and oh my god, I was getting wrecked so hard. I guess that's as much as you expect from a legacy / EOC player that hasn't logged in 3 weeks, but it was pretty fun. Nonetheless, and definitely look forward to it.
I did my first melee Araxor kill, which was successful, and then we went to see the Golden Gnome Award, because that was at 5 o'clock, and by this time it was 5 o'clock. So that's where the main sort of interesting things started to happen. So we were getting a bit bored, to be honest. I don't know about... I think Can was getting bored more than anyone else at the end of the Golden Gnome Awards, but that was mainly because there weren't any more events to do. Can wanted to go home, didn't you?
I think I mentioned briefly going home because there was nothing else to do really. There was only the party. Yeah. And yeah.
We met a person we knew for a long time in game at the Golden.
The first person we actually met in Runefest that we knew in game was one called Fatilicious in game. So Paz. And
so that was awesome. We got to talk to her, and she told us about our clan leader being there as well, along with a load of other clan mates, and she was one of the nominees for the female cosplay, which is good to see.
Yeah, a lot of you guys. This is Paz we're talking about. She was
the person with the ogre. Yeah, ogre. So yeah, that was good, and as expected, the awards went to Monkelzonki, Boti, and the Serenic guy, amongst others. So that was awesome. Unfortunately, our guides weren't featured in the nominees showcasing section for the best video guide, but that's the way it goes, I suppose. Not too fussed.
Indeed.
But it was great to be there. Those awards were massive, and Mod MMG also spoke some awkward words. But that's just the way he is. We won't see him again, so oh well.
Yeah.
But after that, yeah, Can wanted to go. I don't know why. He suddenly had a mood fade, I suppose.
I don't know, man. My moods just
Yeah.
change like the wind.
Yeah. So he wanted to go. I gave him a dirty look, and he didn't say anything. And then we stayed for a bit, just mingled around, and we went out, had a meal, came back at about the time when the party was meant to start, did we? So that was about 8 o'clock. And as expected, the Max Guild was a lot more empty, because before there weren't very many computers available. So now there were.
Quite full.
Yeah, now there were, and we sat down, did an Araxo kill, Can died.
Yeah, you see,
And
when most people go to real parties, me and Zen decide, you know what, let's have a LAN party. And that's what we did as true social outcasts. And as a terrible social outcast myself, I managed to die 5 seconds, or no, not 5 seconds, 2 seconds before the Araxo or Araxi died. So I missed out on a drop. And yeah.
Yeah, I also managed to get a spider leg medal, didn't I? So Can was talking to James, he bedoodled my spider leg medal, I got it, and then
I bedoodled Zen's spider leg medal drop, and then I thanked James straight after for the good luck, because I'm bedoodled it, and it's bedoodle is copyright maybe, so I decided to get the rights.
Yeah, that was amazing. Unfortunately, obviously, I couldn't take a screenie of it or whatever, so I can't include it in my videos. But I did get that spider leg medal. That was amazing as well. And then that's when the real thing started, because so we were just casually doing an Araxo kill. Can died, and then I was going to do a solo kill, and then someone started talking to Can next to him about how awesome Runefest was.
Yeah, me and this guy right next to me just randomly started chatting about Runefest and what we were doing in game, and then I just asked him what's your name, so I can add him onto my friends list. Added him, and then I asked him about which clan are you in, and then he says, "Oh, just a random clan," and he said the Mexican. Well, he didn't say it, and then he asked me what clan I was in. And then he looked at my in-game screen. I said the Mexicans. He was like, "Oh, same." So we randomly and coincidentally met
about half
guy.
an hour into the conversation, we figured out who was in our clan.
Yeah.
So it was quite late in the conversation.
And then we realised that not only was he there from my clan, there was like another 4 people around that were from my clan. So we got to know them as well. We also got pictures with them.
Yeah.
Well, a couple of them. So
we did Virago with them. Like there were 6 of us in one line doing Virago.
Yeah. That was pretty amazing.
And me and Ken were failing so hard. It was so funny to watch. They were probably frustrated, but they weren't showing it, were they?
Yeah, it was just for fun there, I think. So we made a team with 6 of them, and we were all in a line. Well, most of us were in a line, in a row of computers.
Yeah.
So it was great. As soon as we killed Virago, all the animations were the same. The kill animations. Zen, what are you doing with your phone?
Never mind.
So yeah, all the animations just went off, and it was a nice sight to behold. Unfortunately, no good drops were made, but
we got 2 kills, didn't we?
Yeah, our clanmates got a seismic wand while we were doing that.
Yeah, not anyone who came to Runefest, but that was quite funny as well. So that was a highlight, because this whole time, since the very start, one of our main objectives was to meet someone we knew, especially one of our clanmates. And to meet everyone in a massive bunch and not knowing it, it was just unbelievable. Literally, we were so amazed and so inexplicably thrown back at how surprising it was. I can't really explain it. I don't even know what I'm blabbering about, but I was just surprised as hell to see that happen.
It was a great experience, basically. And overall, Runefest, I would say, was definitely a huge success. Personally, I think this Runefest was better than the other Runefests in these before, because
we can't really say, we've never been.
I watched a lot of the streams, and I looked at this year's stream, and the production quality certainly seemed to go up from last year, in my opinion, because the overall, I think they hired a new company for the video side of things, and I
They
think
did do
a
some
good job.
derps in the Golden Gnome Awards, but apart from that, it was really good. We also got a picture with four of us, two of our clanmates and us.
Yeah,
Can is beaming so hard.
I mentioned that earlier, man. I don't know why I was beaming, so I was basically making a killer face.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
that was funny. That was funny. And then we came back after just having a look around the party area, and we found some more clanmates by looking at their screens. Funnily enough, the two people we found were doing Nex, or three people, being from the Nexicans.
So basically, there were so many people in our clan that were at Runefest, and we met them, well, a lot of them. So it was a great experience overall. Definitely
There
worth
were
coming.
even more as we were walking out. Every time we wanted to go out, we'd find some more people and stay. Like, we kept delaying the time we went out. We found more and more people from our clan, or people we knew. Like I found RS Rogi at the last possible minute.
Yeah.
So that was amazing. We had a huge amount of fun, guys. Absolutely. I really hope as many of you guys come as possible next time. And there's not much more to say. I'm just sad that it's over. I wish I was there for longer, even though I couldn't have been. But Can, any final comments?
Definitely looking forward to next year's one, and we'll plan to get there for sure.
And hopefully not just me and Can, but a load of our other close friends will be there as well. Like they were with the Nexicans this year. There were a load of people staying in the same hotel, and other clans bunched together, so that was amazing. So hopefully we'll have a much better time next year, although I don't see how that's going to happen because we had such a good time this year. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry about the length, but we had to get it out there. We had to tell you guys about every single thing that we could, didn't we?
We did, and it was epic.
Yeah. See you guys.
Let it come.